Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you for listening to the first episode to the second episode of Living Like Lions. This one's done with my buddy, who actually chooses to remain nameless, so I'm gonna call him fucking Pippins. And it's just kind of like a geeked out chill session. It takes us a little bit to kind of get into the conversation, but I think it got very interesting. So if if you find it boring, maybe like forward a little bit, you might find it a little bit better. Also, this podcast is just for entertainment purposes. We do not condone or use any illegal substances. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for checking it out and sticking with it.
Why do you like?
We're live.
We're recording?
The first thing I picked up was you being like, "Why do you?" What were you gonna say?
Like, turn around.
Okay.
That picture thing of some 1720s family eating dinner. Why?
Why do we have that up?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't choose it, but why?
No shit, but
I don't know, bro. It's just the artist, what he wanted. Maybe this is like what he used to have as a kid, and he wanted to represent like one of his childhood memories.
no. From the 1720s. Like, look at him. But my point being,
I don't know.
if you are in charge of what goes up on the walls now,
Okay.
why continue to
Why what?
support 1920s photos or paintings of an idyllic lifestyle? It's
I have
weird.
no idea what you're saying.
Like, okay, you took initiative to redecorate.
I didn't.
Yeah, okay, you did. Oh,
No, that
so
was-
okay, there you
No,
go.
I don't give a shit, bro.
Really?
Whatever. I mean, I
So
think it looks nice too. Like whatever. I don't have anything better to put up.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
I'm struggling at the moment. I've been up 20 hours.
I have to be up very, very soon.
I've been up since 5. It's like 3, 2. What is it?
I took a nap, so that's.
I mean, I took a nap too, but naps don't really do much unless it's
They
like,
do help, bro. I'm so energized after a nap.
I
so
feel
energized.
like horse poop.
After a nap,
Fire, yes.
your naps suck, asshole, bro. Why?
Yeah, it's just you wake up like okay. You know that BS about sleep cycles.
What's BS?
It's like you go in and out, and if you like, I mean, it's not BS because it's true. But if you wake up in like stage 4 sleep, you'll be groggy with a headache versus stage 1.
Is that bullshit?
It's not bullshit. It's very very not bullshit. But it's bullshit because I happen to like. Okay, so the first 20 minutes when you close your eyes, right? It takes the average adult like 8 minutes or something to fall asleep.
Okay.
So within like 20 minutes, you're still in that stage 1 sleep, which is like really light sleep. So if someone wakes you up, you'll either say, "Oh, I wasn't asleep," or you'll be like, "You'll be fine, right?" But I magically go to like the worst possible like stage 4 sleep in like 0.2 seconds.
Well, how long are your naps?
I mean, they're either 20 minutes, which devolves into me taking 10 minute snoozes for the next hour, or I'll
Well, that's like too short. Even like the recommended nap time is 45 minutes.
That is not a nap.
No, that's a nap though.
What?
45 minutes, that's a fucking nap.
That's so.
But that's like one
freaking
full cycle
long.
or an average cycle.
It's not 90 minutes.
Whatever, but that's like
It's like half of a cycle.
No. I heard 45.
Yeah, but 90 minutes is one full cycle, so half a cycle.
But then you would be like in the deepest part of it.
No, because you cycle through many times. You go like
Oh,
1, 2,
okay.
3, 4.
So maybe they've somehow timed. Even though I think that would be
No.
that would be for the individual. Whatever. I've heard 45 minutes is
that
the
is a
recommended.
long ass nap.
But that's the recommended nap time to get more energy and be more focused and stuff like that. I learned that in high school. I don't forget I do forget what fucking what class, but
It's probably psych.
it might be bullshit. I don't know. That's what I've heard. But it makes sense because my naps are about 45 minutes.
What I was told is the reason why I don't do 45-minute laps is you won't exactly be in the same stage for every, like, it fluctuates. There's variability even amongst the cycles themselves, right? So my thing is, if you sleep for 45 minutes, you'll wake up and be like, no, fuck that, just go back to sleep. I would do that.
What, 45 minutes?
Yeah, I'm not
No,
gonna wake
well,
up.
it depends on what time you. No, man, no. I don't.
Even if it's easy to wake up, I will go back to sleep.
I'm not like that, bro. If I know it's a nap and I have something to do, I'll wake up like, oh fuck yeah, I feel good. Like I actually wake up refreshed.
I will say screw it. Like the me in 3 hours will deal with it, and I just stay up till 2.
The weird thing is, I get more of an energy boost from like a quick nap like that than sometimes I do from sleeping a long amount of time.
That is weird.
Like if I sleep like
It's
10
so
hours,
satisfying,
I'll
though.
wake up like so sleepy, like still ready to, because I'm just in sleep mode and I don't want, and it takes me a lot to get up, bro.
I know.
No, like not
I-
just wake up, to get up. Like it won't like,
You won't just like you
I
don't.
won't want to move for shit.
What do? You're awake. You can't go back to sleep.
I can and I will. Like if I stay
Oh.
there for like 5 more minutes, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
My
My
body
thing
just
is like
so stagnant, bro. Waking up in the morning sucks for me. But like if I take a quick nap, I pop right up and I feel good.
I'd rather like sleep for like 2 hours, wake up, and then like do my work, then take a 20-minute nap because it never refreshes you.
It refreshes me.
Horrible.
Had to
Bad.
speak it into the microphone. Fuck you.
Just grab it and like cleanly give my message. Don't
Did
do
you
it.
see that Obama thing?
Yeah, where I
Obama out.
dropped it.
Yeah, mic drop.
He's slowly becoming into a rapper. Like as the years go by, like less fucks are given, more raps are.
I don't know, bro. I think that's cool.
I think
If I was leaving the White House, I'd have fun with it too, bro. I bet he's happy as a
Did you
motherfucker
see
to
his-
leave that job, bro. Did you see the before and after pictures of Obama?
I've seen the before and after pictures of every recent like president. Whoa.
Yeah,
like,
they
you
age
want to
like-
go in a time machine? That's a job to go to.
Dude, what if they actually do go through time machines?
I would.
What if there's a
I
U.S.
would-
government thing that like they have a time machine and these presidents go and like
Okay,
come back after living
in the future
yeah.
to gain better knowledge and okay, whatever.
I don't know why they
Right.
would do
So-
that. So
So
maybe though.
interesting sci-fi topic, by the way, is what if the history that we've experienced is the best possible course of history.
What do you mean?
Like it.
I think you need to speak into the mic a little. Just tilt it up.
Like okay, so think about it this way: what if? What's going on here? What are you doing?
So you don't have to leave that far forward.
Okay.
That's
okay.
so much better.
So
Wow, have I not been picking you up that way?
probably not.
For whatever.
That's probably for the best. Let's be honest here.
Nah, man, it's alright. It's not too good.
Okay, so what if like there's an interesting thought experiment? It's not even a thought experiment, just like a trippy thought, I guess. Is what if the history that we've experienced is the best possible course of history, because someone in the future, after like witnessing horrors, went back and created this history that we've experienced, and so it's the best possible history.
But I don't think so, because there's so many things that could be fixed.
Yeah, but
We have so
that's
many
my point
problems.
though. Like, what if this is the best?
I don't think so.
Like, okay,
I think if you can conceive a better future, then it's possible. Anything you can conceive being made to happen could happen. So if some dude comes up with a feasible plan where if everybody did his part of the plan, that we would have a much better world to live in, I think it's possible. I think we could do a lot better than this. I think our energy sources could be done better. I think our leadership could be better. I think our world affairs could be better. I think our disparity between like economic disparity could be bleh. And like distribution of resources could be much better.
What I'm saying is this isn't the best future, but the best one we can attain.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't
know how
think
people
that's
say
true.
like, "Oh, I'd go back in time and kill Hitler as a baby." Well, the point being, like, okay, there's so many different like weird experiments. Like what was his face? The computer guy chair, Hawking, right?
Okay.
He said he held a party for time
Computer
travel.
guy chair.
You got him though.
Yeah.
He held a party for time travelers and then told the media the next day that no one came. Okay? So, because he announced that he had a party the day after the party. Like, people in the future would know he had a party, and then nobody came to his party. Like, it's just like, he's like, oh, then we don't invent time travel. Or, like, what if somebody came back in time to ensure that there is someone called Hitler who comes rise to power? Because if Hitler didn't come about, then the UN wouldn't have been created. Because the League of Nations was weak, it was ineffectual. It crippled a country that it shouldn't have crippled.
But you're talking about how it already happened. I'm saying I think we can do better.
I'm saying what if someone in the future came back in time and created Hitler so that we have this future? Because this future
He's a fucking asshole.
is
He
better.
couldn't have figured out a better way. You'd be a fucking dumb piece of shit.
You try to manage
6 million people. Oh, like,
You
let me
try to
just
manage-
dispose of half the Jewish population because, like, I want to create the UN, which
Okay.
isn't even that good of a fucking organization.
It's better than the League of the Nations, which led to the rise of Nazi Germany and Czechoslovakia.
Okay,
was
I'm not saying that was good. I'm saying we could do better.
I'm not arguing that there is.
Why do you not think it's feasible that we could do better?
I do think it's feasible to do better, but I'm not supporting the idea that this is the best possible or that somebody came back in time and created a Hitler. I'm trying to discuss the thought of what if somebody did go back into the past and made this our better future.
That'd be
this
crazy.
Is the
I mean,
better
that would
future.
suck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would actually. That'd be horrible.
So I've
Hitler
seen. This is the best case scenario, guys.
Pol Pot was the best thing to happen.
But in a way, though, out of all our known history, this is why I think we could do better because we're doing better now than we ever have before. It's like the safest time to be alive, almost.
I mean, but the
like,
same could
we're
have
in
been said.
prosperity for like relative prosperity.
So, but that same argument could be made in the 1970s. If we live in the 1970s, this is the best time to live.
Yeah, we just keep getting better. So why do you? That's why I say we could do much better than we're doing now, and we've been on the right track for the most part.
But what is better? That is such an arbitrary concept.
Um,
Better in what way?
living in a way that more peaceful with the other countries, even if we don't agree, it's like kind of like live and let live, and then distribution of resources.
Let's just gather
Just,
around a
chill,
campfire
man.
and say
Just-
kumbaya.
Yeah, bro, weed's getting legal. We'll just have like presidents like smoking J's with each other. It's like, bro, you're really not that bad.
I'm not entirely sure that's the
what is
right
that?
way to approach geopolitical matters, but
Just lock him in a room and just like crop dust him with weed smoke, like just fucking like through the vents.
just like exactly, yeah.
Why?
Evil overlord rule number 8: my vents in my building will not be able to be crawled through. No lasers.
Is that actually one that you read?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because every single villain in the entire history of the universe has failed because the hero's crawling through their vents.
That's not true.
It's not
Give me an
true.
example.
Get smart.
Well, is Batman one of them in the Dark
Batman's
Knight
like
with
every
the Joker?
single Batman comic in the entire world. Okay.
What, he goes through vents?
No, but he does go
No,
through
but he
vents
does though. He
in
lands on
inordinate
the
time.
a roof and goes through like vents, kind of. Right?
Or like, there's always this skylight he busts through.
Well, what about when like the Joker in the Dark Knight with the building scene? Didn't he go through vents?
Skylight. It was a skylight.
Skylight.
Yeah. No, he didn't go through vents. He just ripped through the floor like a badass.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, that's actually a reference to a comic, but you
Dude, see, that's a good Batman movie. That new one that came out sucked ass. It was bad. It was like a bad movie. It wasn't horrendous, but it was bad. Like, I would never watch it again. How's that?
Okay, that whole movie would have been much better if Superman wasn't such a dick, like a self-righteous dick.
He wasn't a dick. I think Batman
He
was
went
a dick.
into someone else's town, all right, where he'd been superheroing for like 20 years, and said, "No, your way is wrong. My way is better."
I don't remember the story too much. It was a pretty forgettable
Superman
movie.
just started out.
Okay.
It was like his first 2 years, right?
No, but he was in his city.
No, but he wasn't. He wasn't Superman. The concept of Superman. He didn't create Superman yet. Did you watch Man of Steel?
Yeah, I'm talking about Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, but the Man of Steel is in the same universe.
I know. Yeah, Man of Steel is when the new one, right, with Henry Cavill, where
no, Man of Steel,
where he like finds out that his dad isn't his dad, or they show like flashbacks and like they show flashbacks of his dad like telling him that he's different and he came in a spaceship and like
yeah, that's the first movie.
Yeah.
Right? Superman wasn't created until halfway through the movie, right? So this Batman Superman is like 18 months after Man of Steel. So he'd been Superman a grand total of a year.
Okay.
So after being a superhero for 1 year, he goes to Batman, who's been a superhero for like 20 years, and said, "No, your way is wrong."
Yeah, because it was like it was his arch enemy, so he knew how to deal with it. So he's telling him how to take care of it.
We're not talking about the same thing.
We're probably not. I don't remember the movie very much, bro.
Okay, so why were Batman and Superman fighting?
Because Batman thought that Superman could be like, there's a chance that he could turn on Earth, and if there's somebody that can turn on.
Yeah, but the main point
like he
is,
could wreak havoc because he's like too powerful or some shit.
And Superman also went up to Batman because he thought his methods were too cruel and violent, right?
Okay.
And that my biggest sort of annoyance with the movie is like this newcomer, the newbies telling everyone else what to do. And my other thing is when his mom.
Well, he's like from another planet. He could see our ways. Like
he grew up as an American in Kansas.
All right, fuck you, bro. I don't know.
He's as alien as you are.
I don't know, but he's kind of right though. No, he's not. Batman should just fucking knock people out. I don't know.
He killed people. Everyone.
Yeah.
You had to kill people. What are you talking about? Like this realistic Batman is exactly what we need.
I actually kind of agree with that. I agree with it.
You know, it goes against every single Batman mythos ever.
Because I'm thinking about it. This is kind of weird, but I'm thinking about it in terms of the U.S. military.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, if you think of them as a good force, which I do. Even though, I mean, we could talk about, like, industrial complex, whatever, business side of war, all shitty, very bad. But when we're talking about them, like, chasing terrorists and, like, executing missions, like, in terms of, like, taking the initiative and having targets and carrying out missions and, like, executing high value targets and shit like that, like, I'm for that. Like just fucking wipe them out.
Okay, you're pro-military.
What?
You're pro-military.
No, but it's like,
I mean that's not.
I'm not though. I am in a way. I don't know, dude. I'm so high. Like I'm trying to like formulate like.
Good job with that.
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
Yeah, I smoked so much more, bro. I have no idea what I was saying. I have no idea what I was saying.
This is you. I love her, but I secretly hate her.
Yeah.
But that's
that is that.
That is that. There is actually a Batman that willingly like carries around 2 pistols and kills everyone.
How many different versions of Batman are there?
There's probably like 20 that are in print right now.
That's crazy.
There's probably been like 80 or more over the course of the entire.
Why do they keep changing it?
Yeah, because we all want elastic suits with, nipples poking out. That was acceptable.
I want that. Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Ooh.
That was acceptable. Like, think about it. Come on. Like, spend 10 seconds out of your, like, drug-induced, like, paranormal, like, perception.
This is medicine, bro. It's not drugs, it's medicine.
Suck a... No.
It is, though. Like, maybe not for me, but it is.
So, okay, by that logic, if you go by the original, like, drug recipe of Pepsi, let's say Coke. So cocaine is an enjoyment thing instead of a terrible drug.
What? No, I'm saying all right, listen. I'm saying it's much, much, much healthier than alcohol. And it also has benefits that can be used.
I'm not. No,
but it is though. Like, because I'm not
things
like
that are
I don't
1,000
like
better than alcohol.
just like
Donuts.
Everybody. Like we try to pretend that we all don't do this shit, but we clearly all don't like to be sober very much. Like people go out to clubs and get shit faced all the fucking time.
Agree with you.
Yeah, you go to Rutgers, you're gonna see like you walk around New Brunswick, you're gonna find like mad sloppy fucking people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And anywhere, go any big city, right? So we clearly don't like being sober. Why not take the better option? And it helps with other shit. And there are actually like some benefits I reap from it. Like creatively, when I finished that logo, I was high as fuck, bro. When I like recording right now, I'm thinking we're having pretty good conversation. Whatever. If not, it's fun to have it anyway. So I'm enjoying it. So like I'm reaping some kind of benefit from it. I sleep better. I watch fucking stand-up comedy. I laugh my ass off when I'm high. Like. It's my alternative. Like instead of just going out and drinking and having that buzz and using like this is mine, and it's like relatively safe to use as often as I do.
Being better than alcohol is not a qualifier for it's legal. I'm just being devil's advocate here. Because like donuts are 1,000 times better than alcohol.
Well, no, it should be legal because nobody has a right to tell you what to do with your consciousness. I'm just saying the fact that they're saying it's illegal because it's bad for you is horseshit. Because cigarettes are legal.
No, it's. I mean, obviously, excessive amounts of anything is terrible for you. But,
yeah, exactly.
But comparatively to the other drugs that are
much better. Like compared to cigarettes. Well, how many does cigarettes kill? How many people is like 350,000 a year? Something cigarettes, like something ridiculous, bro. Like.
It is ridiculous. I'm not arguing that cigarettes are good, but
I'm just saying they don't have a right to tell you what to do with your consciousness or your body. And the fact that it has such a bad stigma is ridiculous because it's not bad for you. You can be functional like when you're using it and when you're.
That's why it's slowly changing. I'm not arguing against.
I mean, and that's why it's popular. I'm just saying. I don't like the term that is called drugs. Like
it is a drug,
but you don't call alcohol a drug.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
just saying there's a certain stigma that comes with the word drug, right? And
what would you say it is then?
I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, you could call it a drug, but then you don't walk around calling coffee a drug. It is a drug.
Yes, you do.
I mean, but
Caffeine's
you don't.
A
but
drug.
You don't, though. People don't go around like going to Starbucks like, oh, you're doing drugs today.
You've never.
No, they're just saying like, oh, you went to
Starbucks
and got a fucking latte. Like, that's what they say, bro.
You've never heard the expression caffeine is the most abused drug in the world?
I've heard it, but I'm saying as a common. All right, when you're talking to somebody that's doing work. And he's drinking a coffee in front of you. You're not like you don't say the same thing that you just said now, which I'm not like butthurt about. I'm just saying like I'm not. I really am not. I'm just saying like when people hear this, and I'm hoping people do. When people hear this and they hear something like that, if they don't have an opinion, they can be swayed to think and believe all the propaganda that's being put out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you keep that stigma attached to it and say like, oh, that drug induced. Whatever rant or whatever, like people that aren't educated about it are gonna hear that and just gonna reinforce the stigma that's been already shoved down their throat. That's why I have a problem with people when they say it like that. Like
my problem with marijuana is I think I get a little bit more wary when people stop seeing it as a drug, because it's okay. Like let's instead of a drug, let's say a recreational perception changer. All right.
I get what you're saying when you say, okay.
All right. So can I just say drug?
I do because I get your version. Yes. Okay.
So my problem is when people start seeing it as a drug.
Say a depressant. I don't know. Whatever. Say drug.
I'll say an alter. Bro. How about that?
No. Drug's fine. I'm being fucking anal now.
No, it's fine. Everyone's anal at some point. Okay. All right. Let's say.
No, drug. I swear, I'm fine with it.
All right,
drug.
Okay, so when people start seeing it as a drug, it becomes dangerous because, like anything.
Stop seeing it as a drug.
No, see.
When people stop seeing it as a drug.
Okay, speaker. That's the new word for things like alcohol and caffeine. All right, speaker. Okay, when people start seeing it as a speaker, there's always that danger of overuse. Okay, the jury's still out. There's still lack of definitive proof. All right, unequivocally.
I disagree.
That marijuana has no doesn't cause some sort of developmental change in developing people. So,
but that's not true though. There have been studies on it,
but not enough.
But plenty though. Maybe not enough for like. No, but still though, plenty. And from big organizations. Like I've seen like Oxford studies on marijuana. I've seen like I don't know the CNN report.
Because when it comes to something like this, like you have to be super careful. You have to be super careful with anything that changes the way a human body works, whether it be short term or long term. So I'm not so eager for people to rush in and say, oh, it's a speaker, it's fine. But like you have to.
How many fucking hippies do you have from the 70s that still smoking or doing just fine? Like fine, and like there's been
that's a moot point.
I literally mean zero. There's been zero reported deaths from smoking marijuana. Zero.
Direct deaths.
Direct deaths. That's my point. Obviously, if you're smoking it and you drive a car and you crash, that's different. But that's intoxicated driving under the influence. That's different. But my point is, from a long time, it's not like they just found out what weed is. Since like the 30s when they made it illegal, they've had like
been
limited.
There since like the Native Americans, dude.
No.
It was like in China. It was cultivated in China. And
no. I'm saying since they like started studying it, because they did bullshit studies to make it illegal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So since then they've been running.
Don't quote me on the China thing, by the way.
What I know, yeah, I don't think anyone.
I mean, look it up. Let's do it right now.
What China? What
China marijuana? Where did it originate from?
I actually have no idea. That's a very good question. I don't think a lot of people who smoke weed know that answer. People, I just associate it with Jamaica, man.
Where was alcohol first invented?
Where did alcohol come from first?
I think it was just always in sort of...
I know ancient Egyptians made beer.
Yeah, I believe that. I know that other ancient civilizations created beer too, because it's safer to drink than water.
Safer?
Well, they didn't know to boil water, so they get all these parasites and eggs and stuff.
But how did they ever hydrate? Alcohol robs your body. I mean,
if you use the percentage we use today, but it was just very, very, very watery beer. The whole point, there was enough ethanol in the water itself to kill off anything.
What? Sorry, I was just searching up the weed origination.
No, that's fine. No, there's enough. The beer they drank wasn't the beer that we drink. Like, it's a very.
But we're like 5%. That's really not that bad. What do you think? Theirs was less?
I mean, obviously, yeah. You can't get. I mean, obviously, they had stronger beers to get pissed drunk on, but they had like watery beers, so you could drink that without fear of getting infected by something.
That's pretty cool. Where did you learn this?
I think it was one professor was talking about it. I am terrified of drinking any water now. I am legitimately terrified. Okay? Do you know how many motherfucking parasites live in the water? Every single...
Why are you... Like, what made you focus on it? Not that I'm like, there's a problem. I'm just curious. What made you focus on parasites? That's kind of random.
It's just...
Like, did you always have interest in parasites?
I mean, I thought it was mildly interesting. Let's learn about meningitis. Or not meningitis, malaria and stuff. That seems fairly interesting.
Oh, that's like the most
I didn't want something like hookworms or Draculalensis. That thing, okay, Dracula, okay, I know I cut you off there, but Dracu, it's like Dracula. It's a parasite. I can't remember the name. It's Latin, right? The thing sticks out of your skin, right? And if you get pissed off and you pull it off and yank, it explodes. And there's like thousands of baby larvae inside it, and it just reinfects you. It's called auto-infection, right? So they have this stupid-ass stick thing, and then you wrap it around the worm and pull it out a centimeter a day.
A centimeter a day?
A centimeter a day. So it could take you like,
Why don't they just have something that kills it, like antibiotics?
I mean, I think
just like put some alcohol or some shit on there.
No, it doesn't work. There's something called albendazole and mebendazole, and that's used to kill the worm. But I mean, the point is, you still have half of a worm sticking out of your arm, filled with babies. That's right. Nasty. So you can't just yank it out because it'll just explode and it'll just reinfect.
Why don't you burn it?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I'd burn it.
Then it's just dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Then half of it is still stuck inside you.
We'll pull it out eventually. Just like surgically remove it. Like you could do some cosmetic procedure.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I would not be chilling with a worm like sticking out of my arm.
I completely agree with you. I think in the first world countries that they would have this, but if you're living in the amount of
fucking Spartan style, hit up a rod,
bushwhacked, Africa, they don't have these treatments. This state.
I feel like they would burn it. That's actually how I got the idea. I imagine some shaman just like fucking burning a blade or some shit.
I mean, they don't burn it, but that's... And it's horrible. It's horrible. There's
it's fucking disgusting.
There's like hookworm infections.
Yeah, dude,
right?
you study something nasty. You probably go to work, like...
I'm going to live in New York City.
You're probably becoming germaphobe, bro.
I'm going to live in New York City
They got mad, like, dirty, bed bugs and shit.
Like one of those clean rooms they use to build computer chips, where it's like everything is white. And like nothing lives in there because it's all like sprayed with ethanol every 3 seconds. Like, I'm gonna live in there for the rest of my fucking life.
You just order pizza and you're just like, you meet the guy wearing like a suit, like a plastic suit, and you're just like disinfecting.
And so boil it.
Stand still. Like you just speak into an intercom. Stand still, and then just.
All of my meals will be soylent. Made in a clinical facility. No, dude. Okay, I've always wanted to go to the Amazon rainforest. Nope. Fuck that shit.
You don't want to go back? Amazon? I mean, bro, I'm wanting to go do ayahuasca. I'm gonna be with like some dirty motherfuckers.
I always want to go to the Amazon, but I've learned what's in the Amazon.
Bro, fuck it, I'm going.
And then like Southeast Asia, nope. China, nope.
Dude, you can't live like this, bro.
Yes,
this is like that's awesome that you brought this up because I still get to send my message. This is not how life should be lived. Bro, you're spending all this time protecting this thing that you're not even experiencing. You get what I'm saying? Like you
I'm not obviously serious. But
you
I mean, if I went abroad, I'd be far more careful than I ever would have been.
Oh, well, yeah, that I understand because once I learned about bed bugs, bro, I haven't walked into a fucking hotel since without like checking the back of the headboard.
Dude, I slept in a hotel once. And I got poison ivy on my legs.
What?
It's like called secondary transmission or some. I don't know.
What,
don't quote me on
like
that either.
had it and like
They
slept
like
in the bed
because there's a substance on the leaves that causes a allergic reaction. So if he had it on his legs and he slept in the bed,
but that means they didn't wash the sheets.
that they didn't wash the fucking sheets. I know.
Oh, that's so nasty, bro.
Why do you think?
But dude, that's like
it was
that's a
Disneyland,
minority,
too.
bro.
It was Disneyland too.
But that's a minority of places. Like, I mean,
You can't guarantee that.
I can't, but my mom's in the hotel industry, and if that happened in a restaurant, I mean, not a restaurant, in a hotel that she worked at, she would bug the fuck out, and she's like manager status now, so she can like actually cause some damage. Like she just would. That's not acceptable, bro.
Of course not. It's acceptable.
How do you get like who gets a manager that's like, oh yeah, we're cutting down on costs. Just if you can, don't replace the sheets. Like if I worked there and someone told me that, I'd be like, are you fucking serious right now?
See, that's why. Ever since that moment, I stopped. Like I used to use the comforters as a kid to like get warmer, right? Because they're always cold, right? I don't do that anymore
bro,
because I got poison ivy.
But yeah, I sleep naked and jerk off in the beds. Like I'm just like
in
whatever,
hotel
they'll
rooms?
fix it. Yeah.
What are you doing in a hotel room?
Bro, they have the most comfortable sheets on planet Earth.
So your first thought would be to masturbate.
Yeah, it feels so good on your fucking balls, bro, and you just butt naked and like you got the hotel.
Do you know how many butt naked people have probably been in that?
Well, I mean now I know, but whatever. I haven't got anything yet. I guess, which is good.
That is a horrible way.
No, I guess I got tested.
I guess.
No, I got tested.
So you're not even
I
sure.
got tested, bro. Get tested, people. This shit's important. No, really. I'm not even joking. This shit's important.
What kind of depraved sexual acts have you done as well?
No, it's not that, bro. It's just important to like. I don't know.
It's important to masturbate.
No, it's no. To get tested.
Oh, yeah, no. That the testing
testing
is important.
Yeah, if you have different partners, make sure you're clean. I don't know, whatever. It just feel I'm definitely not the only person to do that. Like people use those places as like their
Trapping.
sex caves, bro. Like people when you get, I don't know, not that I would know personally.
There's love hotels in Japan where you pay for the hour.
There's what?
There's love hotels in Japan where you pay for the hour.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like what a shitty job.
You're a hotel manager who gets thousands of visitors.
The dude that goes in and cleans up.
Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah, no, he's fucked.
That sucks.
That's horrible. He pay him well, bro.
Yeah, that dude should be a millionaire, and then he'd just leave the job.
Yeah, so why would he work?
I don't know, but whatever. It's just like truckers. It's a shitty job, and nobody wants it still.
Truckers are getting eliminated, dude.
Are they?
There's driverless trucks now, and they
No, there are not.
Houston, look it the fuck up.
There are
driverless
trucks.
Yeah, and they draft behind each other to save gas.
I love the future, bro. What the hell was that?
It's feedback or whatever.
No, it's just the CPU is too slow.
Because your Mac is a pussy.
No, I fucked this thing, dude.
You got it like 4 years ago.
Autonomous.
It's in Houston. It rolled out recently.
So these are on the road.
I've seen a picture.
Can autonomous trucks solve the driver shortage? Fuck. But dude, the driver shortage. That nobody wants to do the fucking job, bro. It sucks ass.
You're driving like 50,000 miles over the course of like 2 or 3 months.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks dick. You're just
Long
sitting
ass
down.
hours.
But the only
Traffic
thing
jams.
is like you must see some beautiful places.
Is it worth it?
I'd rather I wouldn't say for
jump
sure
in a
not.
car.
For sure not. But like I would do it for
I would do it for an experience.
I would do it for a month, yeah. For like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'll hate my life at the end of that month.
I'll do it for like, I wouldn't mind doing it for a month. There's
Yeah.
something called the Appalachian Trail, and like, if I ever have like 4 or 5 months to myself, I want to do it. You just basically hike from like Georgia.
Dude, this is a year ago. Sorry, this is a year ago. But I mean, this is when they got the clearance.
Yeah, I mean, I think they recently rolled
Autonomous truck cleared to drive on U.S. roads for the first time. What the fuck? That's awesome, though.
Dude, there's Teslas that change lanes for you.
I know, I saw that. I saw that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you just, like, get on the highway and just...
Don't do anything.
Don't
just
feel like
fuck
driving.
around.
Read
With
this
radio-guided cruise control. What?
That's so sick, dude.
Terrifying.
Why?
Because like then people are gonna sleep in the cars, and what if they turning around they turn off auto control and they just plow right into you?
I'm sure it's gonna be a little harder to turn off than that.
Because human actions are always gonna be prized over autonomous, right?
But here's the thing. I think they're going to be extremely careful as they roll this thing out. And because this shit's,
they have to.
first of all, this shit's been in development for a long time. Second of all, they've seen this fuck up before, and the people that are doing this are not stupid. Like, you know the Concorde plane?
Don't underestimate humanity. We're pretty stupid.
No, but you know the Concorde plane?
Yeah. Oh, you mean the engineers who devised? No, they're incredibly intelligent.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
okay,
those planes were relatively very, very safe.
My grandfather could fly on a Concorde.
Really?
Multiple times.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What did you say about it?
He said it was small, it was cramped, and it was loud.
Oh, was it? Not what I was expecting at all.
But he said he was on it, and he leaned back, and he hit some guy's knees, right? So the guy, it was like a 4 hour flight, 4 hour 15 flight, right? And the guy stood up for like 3.5 hours. He's like, no, you want to lie down. And then my grandfather's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's a small flight. It's cramped. I'm like tired, so I leant back. I didn't know you were there. He's like, no, lean back.
I was just like, okay, thanks, man.
That's such a dick move.
No, but
I probably just choke you out for saying something like that.
Well, fuck you. You're being a tool for like saying some shit. Especially if you apologize.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, whatever. Anyway, the Concorde thing it's a relatively very safe plane, and I'm sure if we kept it, we would have kept innovating on it and made it quieter, whatever, more space. But it was a fucking pretty good fucking plane, and we would have been getting places much, much faster than we do now. But because of 9/11, because it was around for such a short time, it had like one crash, right? And that was like 1 out of 1,000, for example. Numbers are out of my ass.
Two.
I'm talking out of my ass.
Actually.
I'm talking out of my ass.
Oh,
the numbers are out of my ass. I'm giving an example. So it fell once, but it was 1 out of like 1,000, for example. But because of 9/11, one was in the air in 9/11 and couldn't find a place to land or couldn't get in touch with airports to land. It crashed then too. So because of that, though, that extra crash in such a short amount of time raised its like safety or danger percentage by a certain amount that they actually dropped it, and people that were investing in the company started withdrawing their money.
Okay.
So like that was a fucking technology that we could have had that because of shitty circumstance was not released. You know what I'm saying? Like okay. Now we're back. We went backwards a step. But you know what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes to the driverless cars, I'm sure they're going to be extra careful to not have that one fuck up in the very short amount of time that they're around.
Are you saying there's
like, yeah, I'm like trying to circle it back. Yeah, they're
okay. I mean, electric cars were jinxed in the early 70s that they were finicky, I think, unless I'm mistaken. But it came. I'm sure still came back.
But that could have been like a propaganda thing by the gas industry, which happened a lot.
I believe that, and I also believe that it was 1970s and we didn't know what we were doing.
I don't know because I've seen like an old video, like a shitty old black and white video of a car running on I want to say water.
That's just speed though.
But that's like really good engineering, and it was clean engineering. You know what I'm saying? Like we would have been saving the fucking planet if we invested in technologies like that. But we're causing some damage. Like the people that like are studying climate change. First of all, they're saying it's a serious thing. Second of all, like we're killing off a lot of animals because of like loss of habitat. We're polluting the oceans and finding like some crazy shit. Do you see that story where like there's an island that's so far removed from like the nearest like major city or some shit like that, and the only things that visit it are birds? And
is this St. Nemo's Island?
I have no idea.
It's like the island furthest from any landmass.
Yeah, and the birds that are on it that go like that they're the only visitors that go there. They find like plastic and garbage in their stomach, and that's not only because they carry it from like everywhere. It's because the oceans are full of that shit, dude.
No, I believe that. I'm not. Yeah, or are you talking about like Darwin's Islands, the Canaries?
No, I'll look it up right now.
Like what's really interesting is something I never realized before, but I was watching a briefing between Ted Cruz and an environmental guy or something, and they had a carbon emissions graph from 18. Okay, no,
I don't agree.
No, you started your point first.
Yeah, so 1,200 miles from civilizations, birds die from eating man-made plastic.
What
1,200 miles. That's like from here to Florida.
What
from
island?
New Jersey to Florida. What?
What island?
I don't know. I'm sure it says it somewhere.
Pacific Ocean, something. Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It doesn't say. It says albatrosses and stuff. And
I don't know. I just,
all right, whatever.
I just remember reading the story, but whatever. 1,200 miles from the nearest fucking civilized area. Like, that's crazy, man.
That's insane.
Yeah.
No,
sorry.
but anyway, I realized a tactic is they use El Nino times, where there's an abnormally large increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So when they take the readings, it's higher because of El Nino, right? I noticed that a lot of people. I shouldn't say a lot of people. I noticed that.
Wait, do they do that really? Wait, the people that are pro climate change, like
the climate deniers, right?
Oh, the deniers.
They'll use those graphs starting with a weird gap of 18 years, because if they capture the El Nino spike, it'll level out the graph into.
Oh, so it looks like we've had higher carbon dioxide levels for a long time.
And then they'll call it a pause because it hasn't been increasing, right? And then the environmental guy got ticked off. He's like, "Why'd you use 18? Why not use 5 or 10 or 20? Why use 18? Why not even 15?" And then like Ted Cruz was like bouncing around it. So he's like, "I'll tell you why I use 18, because if you didn't use 18, it would show an increase." And he basically told him straight up the bat, like, the reason you use 18, the reason, like, it was from like the national something, it was a governmental institution who created the graph, so it was legit data. He's like, the reason you used 18 is because that extra El Nino spike makes it seem as if we were in a carbon dioxide pause, when in reality, if you take out that El Nino, you can see it rise. BS.
That's fucking, dude, the manipulative fucking faggots. I mean, I keep using that word. I'm gonna stop using that word. I'm sorry, guys.
That was a rude word.
It is a rude word. And I don't mean it in a gay way. It's like the South Park way. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
People say the N word and they're like, "Oh, I didn't mean it as derogatory."
I know.
I get your point. I get your point.
Yeah.
We're splitting hairs here.
Yeah. Plus, I admitted this shit. I gotta stop it. I've been saying it for too long.
But that's the basis of data manipulation, and it's not manipulation.
That's fucked up, man.
It's just like framing. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's lying without like actually.
It's not even
making up
lying.
Figures. It's kind of lying because you're using the data to create a false truth, if that makes sense, which is lying.
But it's the data. There's nothing that's being, like, I get your point, but they're not lying.
I said it's lying without lying. Like, you're creating a false truth, if that makes sense.
I'd like to call it framing, and I think we're talking about the same thing.
It is the same thing.
Yeah. But I keep running into the problem with.
Is he still running for president?
I mean, yes and no.
Like, he's running, but he's not going to win? That type
No,
of thing?
no. He's running in order to get the electoral delegates away from Trump, so Trump can't win. You know about the electoral system?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so they're trying to, like, they gotta have like something like 800 something.
Dude, that's such a fucked up system. Don't they assign electoral votes based on population? And then, like, some states have 8, some states have like 2.
Yeah.
Like but like, that's such a fucked up, because you can win the like popular vote from like the whole country, but because of electoral votes, you lose. You lost the election. Yeah. That's happened many, many times.
And there's gerrymandering too.
That's fucked up.
It's politics.
It is, but it's fucked up.
But no,
see, like, we could do better from that system.
No,
I promise
but he's running.
Dark chocolate, like,
I wouldn't
dark.
Want some dark
It's
chocolate.
dark.
It's like what, 96? That's not that bad.
Okay.
What he's doing is trying to get him and I forget the other guy who's running.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. They're trying to get electoral delegates away from Trump, so he can't win the nomination, and they have to go to some college, something or other.
Whatever happened to independence, man? Nobody
it
wins.
Doesn't work.
But that's just because this is a money game.
Probably good chocolate.
Yeah, right. It's fucking. Dude, this is like crack. I'll have one a day sometimes, like one full of those bars.
This is why you have no money.
No, it's like $3 a bar.
You're having one a day.
I said sometimes.
So you're roughly spending $15 a week on chocolate.
Yeah, but it's something I like. What is money for? Buying shit you like. You don't just like stare into your account.
Money doesn't buy you happiness. Money is
I
happiness.
disagree. Money gives you opportunities, and if you take those opportunities, you can seek happiness.
Yo, this is made in India.
Is it?
Oh no,
No
that's
way.
not false. But it's called the Jaguar, I think.
Well, this is called endangered species chocolate, by the way. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that to anybody who wants to try it. It donates some of your money to help save an endangered species.
Yo, that is solid.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's only 10%, but it's better than 0.
10% of a million is still 100 grand.
That's pretty true. Never thought of that.
100 grand is a lot of money.
And
I love Jaguars. I love cheetahs.
they have a chimp one.
I don't care about
It depends on
chimps.
what type of like
I hate
flavor you like.
chimps.
Why?
I hate chimps.
I love
They're
chimps.
just horrible, evil creatures. That
Yo, they're strong as a motherfucker.
they will rip the scrotum out of competing males. They've been known to like.
Wait, what?
That is the first thing they do.
Is rip your balls off?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Because they don't want you mating with the other chimpanzees. Like, listen, man. Like, I have no interest in the lady chimps. But that's the first thing they do.
Bro, I like to think I would be able to defend myself.
I'd like to think that you get your face eaten. Like, that has been documented.
I mean, Al fought off a chimp. It was a small chimp.
Who?
Al.
Oh,
Big
come
Al.
on, like, how much?
What?
I mean, he's a big guy, but like...
But no, he actually did. Like, this is a story.
But a small, teeny tiny little chimp.
Not
is
as
a
small.
pro.
But first of all, chimps are like, if you take a 100-pound chimp, he's as strong as a 300-pound human. They're 3 times as strong pound for pound. I think that's the way to put it, right?
Okay.
But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, if you're 100 pounds and he's 100 pounds, he's gonna be as strong as a 300-pound fucking human being. That's insane.
That is insane.
So when I say like he's a small chimp, he still is a strong motherfucker, and their skulls are thick as shit. So you're hitting like a solid rock. So that's pretty impressive.
You know what's really interesting is
But I'd like to think I'd be able to fucking like if I could just go like full animal retard mode, like
don't say retard either. That's so dismissive.
whatever. If I just could just go like just
That's a terrible thing.
bro, it's like Tropic Thunder. If I go full retard,
Never.
I would
But that was in reference to whatever.
But well, that's what I mean. If I go full retard that way, like I would like to think I would fucking first of all do some damage, like defend myself to where it doesn't want to get me.
I mean, I think
Like it would give up. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Because
I'm so terrified of chimps. I'm even more terrified.
Yeah,
of
I'd be
baboons.
scared of a chimp. Don't get me wrong.
A
I wouldn't.
baboon is just a horrible
A baboon?
creature. A baboon.
Again, see, that's one of those fuckers where I just feel like I would soccer kick the shit out of
It
one.
has a canine that's like 2 inches long. It'll stab it into your head and eat you.
But dude, I think
Look up a baboon.
I know. No. I watch lion documentaries all the time.
Alright.
Baboons are there.
They're
No,
horrible.
The only reason that I think they would fuck me up is because they roll in like a gang. They're like, yo, I got my brothers
It's
with me.
a single one-on-one baboon attack. You would die.
I don't think so.
I would.
I'm sure it has a big
you
arm,
would
but yo,
die.
I would put my arm out and just be like, bite it, bitch. And then
Why
once
wouldn't it bite your face?
What?
Why wouldn't it bite your face?
If I could go for my face, I'll just grab it and just like body slam it because I'm tall. Like I'll take it and just like take it from the top and just like slam that bitch to the ground
After
like,
it rips off
like
half your face, or
suplex-
maybe your scrotum.
No, dude, I mean, I got long arms.
How do you think you can fight it? It's a baboon. Those things are built for eating.
Bro,
horrible
we're like animals. We
things.
like to forget that shit, bro. And I think some
Not
instinct
as
kicks in.
animalistic as
and
them.
I have some martial arts training, so like if it's
That's not gonna
if I
do
see-
shit
Yo, if I
for-
see that shit flying through the air, I'm throwing bows. Like
You
just,
cannot.
I'm just saying. I like to think I would be able to defend myself.
Okay, you can like to.
I
think
don't know if I
whatever-
would. I've never been in a fight with a wild animal. I'm just saying I'd like to think I can.
I like to think I am Bruce Lee reincarnated, but I'm just a fat guy who just likes video games and
You're
chilling
not
his.
fat at all.
Yeah, I'm out of shape. I think that's a
I
better way
don't
to say
think
it.
so. You're hard on yourself.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Anyway, I'm saying. First of all, it's happened. Like, there's people who've fought off shark attacks.
Sharks don't
Yeah,
want to
I know
eat
they
you.
don't want to, but like they also make it to a point where like they're just like, no, you're not even trying anymore. Like, fuck you, piss off. And like people have fought off other animals. I'm saying it's a possibility.
After getting like okay.
Yeah, after getting mauled, I'm not saying I'm gonna walk it off like a
got
gangster.
mauled,
Like,
as if you're just like chill. You'd be so dead. You'd be dead before you were dead. You'd be just dead. Like you'd look at it and then you just die.
I'd look at it
They're
and die.
horrifying creatures.
Yeah, right. Watch me talk all this shit, and I just like black out from fear. Like just like just like.
What if
hit
you
the
actually just do kill it with ease?
Yeah, right. Just like.
Like I'd be like,
wrestle a
what are
bear.
you? Are you baboon as well?
See, one thing I would like. I don't know if I would even try is a bear.
No,
Bears are psycho fucking murderers.
They-
They're
they
murderers
will-
that like they eat their fucking young if it's already dead. Like
I mean that's a lot.
they're
of-
cannibals. No, it's true.
You know what's really
It's
funny?
fucking true.
Okay,
That's a
there
polar
was
bear.
a
Though.
chimpanzee.
That's they've recorded that shit.
Another reason they hate chimpanzees, right? So they put like a chimpanzee and their babies in a box, and they like increase. I don't know if this is true or not. This could be just pure BS.
Is this like a fucking torture experiment? Because that's
So
fucked up.
They increase the temperature of the floor, and then the monkeys would be like a little bit like okay whatever, it's kind of hot, and then they'd be dancing from foot to foot, and like pick up their babies off the floor like oh, I gotta protect my babies. You know what they did next?
Nope.
They put their babies down, stood on top of it.
It's fucked up.
This is why I do not like chimpan fucking Z's. They're terrifying
But I don't believe
creatures, and you cannot reason with them, and they'll just eat your face, and then they'll walk away.
that. I don't believe that. And plus, there's just there's bad human beings. There's parents that sold their
Undoubtedly.
kids for some crack.
I'm sure that there's maybe one or half of a
There's
good chimpanzee
plenty.
out there. I will never be in the same room as a chimpanzee without a 4-inch plexiglass in front of me. And even then,
Really? So if I just like buy a chimp, I'm like, hey, bro, meet Babu.
I wouldn't come over. Problem solved. I'd never see you ever again. I'd come to your funeral.
I would never do that. I don't think wild animals should be pets. I think that's fucking ridiculous that people do that. Like, why? Like, you can get some cute ass fucking pets. You need that. You wanted that pet. You wanted a monkey. Like, the monkey didn't choose you. Like, if you have some crazy ass like
No,
fucking
didn't choose
Disney
you. None of your
moment where like
dogs
you go in the
chose you.
woods and make friends with a monkey, I get that one. But like, if you're raising one and like it's shitty, bro, you gotta put diapers on them and shit. Like, what? Why? Why are you
baby,
doing this?
essentially.
Yeah, it's a baby that's never gonna grow up, but it's on steroids. It's on like some fucking real shit. Like
It's like raising Superman. You got a 2-year-old toddler throwing a temper tantrum, ripping off the tiles.
yeah, just fucking someone walks in, he's like, oh, he's just hungry. It's
Don't
mine, don't mind him,
mind him. Another thing to be terrified about.
dude.
Have you heard about Coco the gorilla?
About who?
Coco the gorilla.
No,
It's a sad story.
I don't want to know it.
I mean, it's not a sad story, but it's a sad story.
But
It is a gorilla, and it's really, really good at communicating and understanding the English language. I told you about this. It ripped a sink off the wall and then said, the kitten did it.
that's so cute.
I was like,
So
what
why is
kind
that
of...
sad?
Because it was close to Robin Williams, and when Robin Williams died, Coco the gorilla was just like, oh,
Why the fuck was it close to Robin Williams?
Because
is it
it-
his gorilla?
No, because Robin Williams like visited him, and then the gorilla liked him.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, but then when he died, the gorilla's like...
He just kept visiting this one gorilla? That's random.
I mean, I don't know the specific details, but
How did he build this friendship? I want to know. I want to build a friendship with a gorilla.
it was either a one-time incident or maybe multiple times. I actually do not know. All I know is that the gorilla liked him, and he liked the gorilla. And when he died, the gorilla's like sign language, like I sad or I cry.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, they teach those fuckers sign language.
Yeah. Another thing that to be terrified about is gorillas.
That's awesome. No, gorillas are relatively peaceful animals.
Until have you
Like, even with amongst each other, though. I'm sure, like, if it feels threatened, it's going to maul your fucking face and then
I'm actually
fuck your
fine with
dead body. I'm
gorillas.
just saying. What?
I'm fine with gorillas partly because I won't be alive for when they snap my neck. But let's do that.
Oh, fuck.
But-
Yeah, they're big. Dude, one time I walked into a fucking zoo, and they had this, like, separate section. I didn't know what it was. You took, like, a suspended bridge or whatever, and you went into this, like, wooden enclosure. And this enclosure, like, you walk in, and you're amongst, like, it's suspended on like, some stilts or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's
I
like
lost you.
Like,
There's
all
a
right.
bridge, just like a.
All right, so this is the regular zoo. I'm sorry for the people listening. I'm going to try to explain it as much as possible. This is the regular zoo, right?
Okay.
You took like a walkway as if you're entering a cruise. You know those like little suspended bridges that
Like a
get you on
suspension
cruise?
bridge.
But it just keeps going, and it leads to a building that's higher up than the level that you were on, right? So you're in this building that's high that you walked from the bridge up to this like building up here.
Okay.
And underneath, like around you, like is a fucking conservation area. What do you call it? Enclosure. That's what it
Okay.
is. Yeah. So there's an enclosure that you just walked over the wall and then walked into this building that's above it.
Oh, you're saying underneath the bridge was a enclosure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so you walk up into this building that's in the middle of it, but it's like above it a little bit. It's
Okay.
like suspended high. Suspended is not the right word, right?
I mean,
Whatever.
close
You get
enough,
what I'm saying,
whatever,
right?
yeah.
So you look out into the area, and then those are the gorillas play during the day. But they take the gorillas and put them in this enclosure in a separate part, obviously, in this enclosure on for nighttime. So I walk in, and they're like, they just got in, but the zoo is still open. So you walk in, and you can see them indoors in their play area indoor. I look to the left. There's a fucking piece of glass and a gorilla right fucking there. Like between me and him was a foot. And like I guess like this is like bad gorilla.
Did you look at him in the eyes?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
He smacked the glass hard as shit and then fucking ran back like to look at me from a higher position, stares at me and runs back down and is like standing there like breathing heavy, and I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking
Did you stare him down?
No, I didn't.
Pussy.
I was like, fuck you. I'm like, if he hits hard enough, he sounds like he could break this. Like it's
They
just like
they can.
it's just like Kevin Hart. Like I don't know if you've seen that bit, but it was like when I listened to him do that bit, I'm like, I swear on my life that happened to me. But like I obviously didn't run out. Did you hear that bit?
No, I didn't
funny.
actually watch it. But what's really funny is that there was a video where some guy was doing the chest beating thing, and you saw this gorilla just like look over at this 8-year-old, just take one hand and just go wham on the glass and cracks it.
Well, yeah, but those things are made.
There was tri-ply, so I only got through the
yeah,
first
that's
layer.
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they can crack a lot before they break those enclosures, but that's still pretty fucking scary.
Horrifying, but
That's
you'd be dead
scary
when he
as
punches
shit.
you.
Yeah, dude. What do you do? Like,
You don't fuck with
what
gorillas.
Do you do? No, but what really though?
That's-
What's like? But like, what do you do?
You're supposed to
Do
like.
you try to die quickly? Do you try to like hit it and like you hit it, you're gonna break your fucking hand.
Apparently, you're supposed to hunker down and just
Just take the beating.
be submissive, and it'll just leave you alone.
What if it just decides to fuck you just to teach you a lesson?
Well, then you're dead anyway, so you might as well poke
Yeah,
its
might
eye
as well
out.
just fucking fight and try to poke its eye out. Yeah.
It's like a screaming 2-year-old. You want to kill it, but it's whatever. That's what a gorilla is like. Should I kill this human? Nah. There's a footage where they take I think it was Rwanda or something like that, where they take them into the highlands and they can see the gorillas as a pack, right? You see this one gorilla just walk up to a cameraman, grab him by the ankle, and go for a lovely stroll, dragging this 180-pound man with like one hand. Like, as if he's walking down the street.
That's crazy.
Like, with his, bow, like, swinging hands.
Dude, Joe Rogan told this story about this tiger. There's a story. Apparently, this is a true story. There were people in India in a boat rowing. A tiger, like, because they were in the jungle, a tiger jumps in the water, swims after them, and they see this motherfucker coming. So they're rowing as fast as they fucking can. 5 guys. It gets one person. Kills him, takes him back to where it was chilling, jumps back in the water, catches up with the people still rowing, kills another person, swims back, takes him, leaves him where he was.
You know what they're doing? They're not
takes
synchronized.
It takes 3 of them before it gets bored, and it's like, fuck it. Dude, it caught up with them 3 times.
That is a horrible story, and I'm terrified.
Dude, those are like the ultimate predators. I think I love lions, but fucking
there was a
tigers
story
are
of
the
a
ultimate.
lion
Is this
with-
too high for you?
I mean, whatever.
I can put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you say anything?
Because I don't know. There was a
They're
story
definitely the
of there was these
ultimate predator, bro.
refugees. They were like walking across the desert in the savannah, like because everyone and their mothers are in a war in Central Africa, right? So they were walking across it, and there was like a group of like 8 of them, and they see a lioness, and so they freak out and climb up a tree. The lioness literally like climbs the tree, grabs the first guy, drags him down, kills him, and eats him. Goes up, grabs the other guy, drags him down, kills him, and eats him. And then I think it was like 3 lionesses, and there was like 8 people or something like that, and only 3 survived. That is horrifying. It is horrifying.
But dude, I think that's their fault. You're 8 people. You work as a team.
Yeah, but you're
You're a pussy.
it's a
is
lioness.
what it is.
It's
But
a
you're
lioness.
a pussy.
It's
yeah,
a lioness.
8 people. 8 people. We're talking about 8 people. 8
Starving
adults.
people with little water after having walked miles and
8
miles.
of them. One
It's a
lion.
lioness.
8 of them.
Do you know
One
who lionesses
lioness.
are? I know you do.
Bro, I think those are people that were tried to save the road of life, which obviously
Have
is
you ever-
understandable.
okay,
But I'm saying, I think in that situation, the only way you survive is working together. And it's fucked up that they, like, and even facing death, they thought about only me. And that's why 5 of them died.
Okay, so, so I'm afraid of chimpanzees. I'm afraid of baboons. The unholy trinity, right? That's a question I got wrong in my exam. Don't get me started on that.
What is that?
The unholy trinity of nematodes, and I didn't know what the answer was, so I put pinworms, roundworms, and hookworm infection.
I have no idea any of those parasites are. I mean,
Those
I know they're parasites, but they're
horrible
just...
things that will just eat away your soul, and you might as well just kill yourself if you get infected.
Okay.
They will literally insist. Don't get me started. Okay, but they will insist in your muscles, right? Change the way, like, they release chemicals, so all your blood vessels go to the parasite and feed it, and it'll stay there for fucking ever, like years.
But will it hurt you?
You get muscle pain, edemas,
fuck it.
weaknesses.
But can't you just burn that area? Dude, I'm just fired with everything.
In your muscle. It's like in the center. So cut
that
off your
bitch out.
fucking arm.
Yeah, cut that bitch out. It'll fucking grow back. It'll just be like a really bad gash. If you get stabbed, what happens?
Oh,
It
okay. So I'm
closes
getting
back.
sidetracked here.
Yeah,
So,
sorry. I'm gonna get tissue. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll hear you.
Okay. So look. So the other thing I'm afraid of is cougars, and they are terrifying creatures. Have you ever heard a cougar scream? It sounds like a 28-year-old woman is being stabbed, and it's the most terrifying thing you will ever hear in your entire life.
You know what's creepy as fuck too?
You
ever heard a fox scream? That sounds like a little child being murdered.
Dude, there was a fox screaming in my backyard, and I thought a little child was being murdered. And
Exactly. That's my
it was
point.
it was at like
It's
1
creepy.
a.m. and I was like, "Why are you doing this?"
Oh, dude, it's really creepy. Like, if people don't actually understand how... Like, all right, anybody listening right now, go on YouTube and look up, what's it called? Fox screaming. It's actually like a scream of a child. It's like creepy as fuck, like some scary movie shit.
Okay, so mountain lions have pixelated vision that allow them to see movement. I'm getting off the point. But they attack primarily from behind because they hide in bushes.
Wait, they have pixelated vision? I thought they had sick vision.
It's like, I think, like, they're like all I know is that their vision is enhanced. I'm sure they have very, very amazingly acute vision, but like they pick up motion, like the way their brain I don't know. I've watched this a very long time ago. Point being, right? They attack from bushes from behind and they grab the back of your neck. But because we're not their natural prey, right? So their jaws like can't quite grab the back of our necks effectively like they can deer, right? You're sitting there in this beast's jaws, all right, slowly bleeding out as you cannot escape.
But lions will just break the shit out of your skull and kill you.
But
mountain lions are a little smaller.
They're just horrifying.
Dude, I've seen there's videos. I saw the worst video ever, bro. I hate people that share this shit because I'm gonna see it just because it's on. Yeah. But then when I watch it, I'm like, oh, why did I watch that, bro? But yeah, dude, the fucking video was like a stupid fucking cunt. Someone left their dog to sleep outside when they know there's mountain lions in the area.
Dude.
So the dog's sleeping in the yard, and it gets
snuck
up on by a lion, and wakes up last second to see this fucking mountain lion standing over it, barks at it. It just gets fucking snatched up, and it just goes silent in a second. It goes like...
I mean, yeah.
And it's just out.
I have
and it just takes its body into the woods. And they see this on camera. So the person who owned this dog sees his fuck up and then watches his dog die and has footage.
I would like grab the nearest shotgun and like a posse of pitchforks and hunt that bitch.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah. I would like lynch that motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay, I have 2 terrifying stories to tell you. There's a biker, long story short, he got attacked by a mountain lion, right? And so some lady in a truck pulled over and got out and was like hitting it with her handbag. It did not care. There was a biker who came.
What a badass lady.
Yeah, fucking badass. And this cyclist came along and he saw the thing, right? So he gets off his bike and then just does the biggest fucking adrenaline-soaked haymaker in his entire life. And like he just gets it right in the eye socket, right? Of the mountain lion. Nothing happens. And so you're sitting there, you're like, oh, I can take it down. No.
But the thing is, I'm not going for the skull if that thing's coming
He was going
out.
for the eye socket.
Oh, no. I'm going for like a rib shot, like a legit soccer kick from hell onto its ribs, its legs, its fucking, if it's a dude, its balls. Like, I'm just, like I said, full retard, like just crazy monkey shit. I'm going to turn into an ape.
I would.
I don't know. I don't know how I'd do. I'm not saying I'm going to win. I'd say I'd like to think I would win. Like,
I would never face a wild animal bigger than me.
Oh, I would never either, but I want to do like stuff in the wilderness, so I think it's a possibility that I will. But I mean, obviously, I'd definitely just pull out my fucking 45 and be like, you know,
blow your foot
bitch.
off because it's an excessively powerful. Okay, there's another terrifying story.
I would do that.
It was a secondhand. I heard it secondhand, so I can't. I don't know if it's real or not. But there was a guy up in like northern Canada. He owned like a kennel full of dogs, right? And like he heard the dogs like freaking the fudge out, and so they drove.
I'm sorry, I'm like blowing my nose into the mic. By the way, I'll turn away.
He like heard it from far away, or like he went to the kennel because he heard something bad was happening, and when he got there, he saw just a slaughterhouse, and like almost every single one of his dogs had its like guts ripped out and like
wait, what killed it?
Necks cracked. And then they saw 2 wolves, one of which was just dead, and the other one was dying. And what they surmised was that there was just a pack of wolves that happened upon their like pack of dogs, right? And they had like 22 dogs, right? None of them survived.
None survived.
Have you seen how big a wolf is?
Oh yeah, I have. No, I mean I believe it. I've seen that shit, dude. There's like 10-foot tall wolves, like from head to tail.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? Like, they hang them up on a tree 10 fucking feet. 10.
It's horrible. So, I know. It's like from there to there.
Oh, that's not 10 feet. That's way, 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 way smaller.
That is... Get a tape measure. I'm dead serious about that. But,
I mean, not way smaller, but it's small.
I'm thinking that's probably like 12 feet.
I don't think so. I'm 6'something. That's not half.
All right, we'll measure that in a second. But it's... They shot the one surviving wolf because it was basically bleeding out, and it was like, why let it suffer?
Oh, I would have shot it. I would have kept it alive and just like fucking tortured it to death.
That's horrible, though.
Yo, fuck you. You killed all my dogs?
Because
all my dogs?
The dogs attacked.
It's their territory. Fuck yeah, they attack. That's what they're meant to do.
Yeah, but they okay, my point about that is those wolves weren't doing anything bad. They were just passing through, and it's just a bad situation.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but like,
obviously,
still,
I'd be
you're
pissed
on my
off my dogs
territory,
are
and I'm
dead,
sure they
but...
know that there's dogs in the area. That's wild animals don't just work like that. They're not just like, oh, someone's here. They smell them from miles away.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know full stories of the details of the story, and it's like yeah,
that sucks, bro.
It's horrible.
That sucks.
It's also dude.
What would you?
Oh my
do,
god,
man?
I watched National Geographic as a kid. Now I'm terrified of like going out into like. Okay, so there's a guy in a northern Canada research station. He was like a 23-year-old biologist or something of some kind. And he took like for a walk. He just took a walk in the woods. And when they found, he was missing for 3 days. When they found his like remains, it was just blood everywhere, but there was no body, right? And they thought it was just this one lone rabid wolf who just massacred him. But they couldn't find any of the
tracks,
the body parts. They found tracks and stuff like that, but they couldn't find like the body parts because it was just consumed and dragged away somewhere, and they don't know where. And like when they were looking for this body, like they're going back to it after they initially discovered it. You know, one of the lead women got kind of freaked out, and they had 2 guns in the group, right? And she told one of like the hunters like fire off like 3 or 4 rounds in the air because like there was like a bear or like there was some wildlife like in the background, and they couldn't get quite a glimpse of it, but they were going for like a bloody sight. It was obviously attracted by the blood, and it was this really creepy moment where they were like fire off a couple of rounds because something is like out there. Obviously, it could have been a deer.
Oh, they didn't actually see anything?
Yeah, but
that's such a fucking
But to be fair,
anticlimactic story, bro. I thought you were just gonna say like a wolf jumps out of the bushes.
They
and
found
runs
like
away.
bear tracks and stuff, which is why they think it was a bear.
Oh, all right.
So, but it's horrible and
but
it was
still, though,
it was like a pigeon,
like
a
waiting.
rogue pigeon.
Yeah, right. The seagull just flaps its fucking wings.
But it was.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm just kind of paranoid. Nah, man. Yo, bears are some scary motherfuckers.
Dude, I love bears though.
Oh, I
Love
don't.
wolves,
I
though.
don't. I
I'm
would piss
horrified of
myself.
cougars, but I love
Dude, isn't there like
jaguars.
I don't know? I've heard this somewhere. Like, isn't it true that there has been no like documented case in a certain type of wolf of like attacks on humans?
Oh, gray wolves.
Gray
I
wolf,
remember
right?
that, right?
But that's like a pretty common breed, I think.
I mean, maybe. All I know is that it's a documented attack of gray wolf attack happening in the past 70 years.
Oh, wait,
I
one? There has been or there hasn't been?
There hasn't been.
Yeah,
I
that's,
mean, partly because they were eliminated from
or maybe they're just friendly little wild
Yellowstone.
animals. Maybe
I don't know what kind of wolves are in northern Canada,
bro.
but I'm hoping they're different.
Dude, what would it be like to be Kevin Richardson?
Who's he?
That dude that just like hugs lions and plays with them and shit.
Very cool, very terrifying.
No, I don't think he's terrifying.
Those things are. I could probably comfortably.
Bro, they trust him so much they swim for him.
I know, but that'd be horrifying.
Oh, I'd love
What if
that.
it just snapped?
Yo, if I just had like a fucking gang, I'd just be like, "What you were talking shit, bro? Well, here's my this is I like to call this Fluffy. Here, Fluffy. It's like fucking
I love
400
animals.
pound lion.
I never want to be in a room with a live.
Oh, I want to
wild
so bad.
animal.
I don't want to die, but like I'd love to. Like if I get the opportunity and someone's like, "Yeah, you should be good," I'll probably do it.
I wouldn't mind being a trainer at a zoo because like.
Oh, fuck
you
that.
repeatedly see that, but I'd never want to encounter a wild, like carnivorous animal.
Yeah, the one I'm scared of the most is sharks.
I'm pretty scared.
Well, like, why is Shark Week popular? Every time it comes on, people are like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch Shark Week." I'm like, why? Do you not go to the beach? Because I go to the beach and I don't want to see that shit.
Sharks are horrible that they disfigure you, but I'm not afraid of them because they don't.
But do you go in the water?
Yeah, I do. But they're not.
And when you're in the water, isn't that always
for lack of
like
a better word?
What?
They're not full of malice. Like a chimpanzee will snap on you.
Yes, they are. They're cold as fuck. They're cold-blooded, literally.
Unless it's a tiger
They're
shark.
cold-blooded killers. Like
Unless it's a tiger
to the
shark.
definition. What?
Unless they're a tiger shark, but most sharks
tiger
don't.
shark, great white, anything. I'm
But-
just like, fuck you.
So, okay, look, they cause horrible damage, but they're not looking to eat you. Usually.
Yeah, I know. Once they know what you are, they're like, I'm
Yeah,
not about
so
it.
but, like a chimpanzee will like rip off your face even if you're owner and you treat it well.
I don't know. If
A
I'm walking in
baboon's
the
just a
woods and I see a
horrifying
chimp, I
creature.
would be a lot more comfortable than if I'm swimming in the ocean. I'd see a fucking shark. I'll tell you that. A lot more comfortable.
Okay, look, I'd be afraid of a shark, but I'm not afraid of a shark like I am of a
But you
cougar.
can communicate to a chimp. Like, if you...
And then it rips your face off.
No, you could put your head down, stick your arm out. It's a mammal. Like like even though we're like not the same species, we're not that far removed. Is what I'm saying. Like it'll see some similarities, and maybe there's a small chance it'll accept you as one of their own or whatever. You can communicate to it in some kind
With
of
a
way.
wild one, or
With a
like-
wild one, I'm sure if you like know like chimp
then get your
behavior, like
face
put your
ripped
head
off.
down, don't put your arm out so it can like check you out. Some shit like you'll figure it out. What the fuck are you gonna do to a shark? It knows, like, it sees your heartbeat. It knows your fucking pulse. Like,
But there's no
some
mal.
creepy fucking.
I'd be terrified if I saw a shark, but I'm not like scared of it. You know? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, I am every time. I mean, and I love the ocean, and I go in the ocean, but it's always in the back of my head. I don't know, like, I'm not a fan, bro. But I don't know. Everyone I know that's like actually living on an island or like has had serious like diving experience says that like you come in contact with them and they're not even worried. I don't want to be that one out of a million, and I'm just gonna. I don't know. I want to get over that fear though. That's one of those things that I want to do. I want to just go shark diving. I'm just gonna be pissing my pants the entire time.
I want to be like.
That'll be my
deep
defense mechanism. Just like fucking release urine in the water, like just create like a little like defensive cloud. Like you know octopus how they do that shit.
Good luck with that.
If that doesn't work, just let off number 2.
There's a video of a scuba diving spear fisherman, right? And you see him kill something, and then there's a grouper who comes and grabs his fish, and you see him like screaming at this grouper. And one time, like,
how big's a grouper?
It's probably the size of your chest, maybe
It's
even
not that
bigger.
big.
I mean, it's.
So he
I'll show you
spearfished a small fish then?
No, I'll show you a video.
Okay.
Maybe it's not a grouper then. But anyway, it's a pretty big fucking fish. And like it grabs his fish in one of the videos and just drags him. And you see him like holding onto his spear shaft because it's a shootable spear, right? And then he's like, and then I'll show you the video. It's amazing.
All right, yeah. But, I mean, the computer's kind of slow right now.
Oh, that's cool.
It just started catching up.
It is so funny.
You see it slow down?
Yeah. That's what you do when you...
Hey, you want to show it to me on my phone?
Yep. I'll have my phone on me.
Yeah, I'll get my phone.
Wow, it's 3:40.
Yeah, it is crazy, right? Dude, we've been recording for an hour 14. That's pretty sick. I'm going to post this shit up.
I don't get, like, what do you... Like, we didn't even talk about anything. We just sort of...
We had a lot of interesting points. We just had an interesting conversation, bro. Talking about wild animals, talking about weed, talking about flying, talking about technology. Besides, if nobody wants to listen, don't fucking listen. You're an idiot if you're still listening and you're just like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Like, you made it an hour 15 in and you're like, I hate this. Shut up, guys. Like, you have a stop button or X button. Just close the window.
Video. Let me see this.
Yeah, here.
This is a new phone.
Yeah. You saw it, though. I finally have a case, man.
Oh, God. This is amazing. Hold on, let me just...
Labrador Retrievers of the Sea.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's a big motherfucker. To 9 feet long and 800 pounds. Size of my chest, my ass. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Yo, that's a ballsy motherfucker.
Let him hear what he says.
Oh, my God. Yo, what's the name of the video so people can check this out? Here, I'm going to post a clip, guys. That's crazy.
Yeah, like watch to the very end. Okay, watch to the very end.
I'm going to actually edit like a clip of this into YouTube. I actually found out that you can do that. It's called fair use. And if you're like encouraging people to visit the video, you're actually allowed to use a clip. So
I think you're allowed to use like snippets, but what's
yeah,
really
yeah,
funny,
snippets. I'm not gonna post the whole thing.
What makes the video is like the last bit.
Oh, dude, he's a bad motherfucker. I would just be like scared as shit. Like this fish like gives no fucks to like steal your kill.
Get the nearest bazooka and blown that fish up.
Well, I mean that's a big fish. He just said 800 pounds,
which is obscene, but
that's obscene.
It
That is
stole my
that's
fish.
Bigger than a lion.
Undoubtedly.
That's like three
like
times
the size
a
of a small hatchback.
Yeah.
Well,
and that big a
like
fish is fighting with you. I'd just be like, "Yep, this is your territory. I'm
so
peacing
pissed
out."
off.
What? No,
Give
you
me
would
a samurai sword,
dude. You're not. It's in its element. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
still gonna stab it.
you're gonna stab. Fuck that. I'll just be like, "Yep, this is your house. Peacing out, dude."
Or like,
If it showed up
spend like my entire life trying to find how to make a gunfire underwater and still be lethal. Find that grouper and just kill it.
That's funny.
And then eat it for good measure.
Just to disrespect its fucking
You eat
legacy.
my fish, I eat you.
And then send pictures to its kids of it like on a fucking sushi
That's
roll.
a little bit, you know.
No. No. You gotta let that motherfucker know.
Know what?
I don't know. That you can come back for it. I don't know, dude. Whatever.
The end of the video is what makes it. It really does.
What video was I telling you about? I forget.
Telephone now.
I don't know. I don't even know if I told you about
Alright,
it.
3 minutes. I want to pass out.
Alright, man. Well, thank you, everybody. I hope you at least laughed a couple times. I thought this was funny as shit. And good conversation. We should talk more tech shit sometimes.
Tech shit.
You're about tech shit, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not proficient.
What?
I'm not like... I don't know a lot about it. Like, technically. Technical.
Well, no, alright. There was this one thing that I saw real quick that I thought was badass.
I mean, you can make a hologram. That's pretty
That's what the fuck I was pulling up. Did you see that?
with the plastic things, right?
No.
I'm saying you can make a hologram out of your phone right now.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's just what you do is you create like it's like a pyramid that you flip upside down and chop off the top.
No, that's not what I was talking about at all, bro. Did you not see this thing that I've shared on? You gotta go on Facebook, man. It's called.
Absolutely not,
dude. It's like I don't know. I don't use Facebook for like networking anymore, but it's like it's called. Yeah, but it's like a fucking Instagram feed of like cool shit. Like the people I'm friends with share mad cool shit. I like it. So like I watch videos that I would have never seen otherwise. Look at this, bro. They make fucking holograms called, I don't know what they call it, digitals. Say what the name is so people can search it.
Dynamic digitalized light field.
Dynamic digitalized what?
Dynamic digitalized light field.
Light field.
Light something.
All right. So what it is for people that are listening while you watch, it's like somehow you can make grand scale holograms. Like you can pretty much like take your living room and have like a whale come through the fucking floor and like cause a splash. And I don't know how they do it. It looks real as fuck.
I don't believe this is real.
I believe it.
I mean, it's HuffPost.
Yeah, so it's, I mean that's a pretty credible source.
I mean, if you've seen this sort of video, we've probably seen a little bit more media.
Well, I think this just came out. Like I just shared this yesterday, and it's like blowing up, bro. Like it looks so real.
When was the video posted?
I have no idea, but it looks real as fuck. I think it's badass, bro. Like there's like you could literally just have like a dragon in the middle of your living room and shit. Did you see that clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to edit videos into this. Why am I screaming into the mic? Do you hear me loud as shit in your headphones?
Why do you think I took half my headphones
out?
out?
My bad. I don't know. I'm just getting excited.
I mean, it's holograms. This is amazing
It's
stuff.
insane. It's insane, bro. I think like what we considered the future, like when you see like movies like Back to the Future from a while ago, when we like what
Those
we considered
are so confusing.
What, the Back to the Future movies?
Yeah.
I saw one and I liked it, but I never cared enough to watch the others. But what I'm saying is like what they envision being like a sick future, like ours is almost like catching up to that. Like you know the hoverboards and that shit, like we're getting there. Bro, we are getting.
I guess.
You hear that?
Yeah.
It's creepy as fuck.
What is that?
That's a fucking dishwasher.
That is horrifying.
Right? It sounds like one of those like childish jingles like you hear in like horror movies before you see like you hear like a laughing child in a fucking dark room.
I'm fairly convinced that my house is haunted in some way, which is the stupidest thing that I've ever heard said in my entire life.
Everybody thinks that because I think about that. I think that about this house.
I remember it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, all right, I gotta go to bed. I'll wake up in like 3 hours and then like study. Right? Didn't happen, by the way. As most things do. Gosh, I'll be up, work out every single day and eat right and study 14 hours a day. No, I sleep. So I set an alarm. I set a timer for 3 hours, and like 2.5 hours in, I hear someone like in my like right ear. You know how you can tell when something's in your dream? Oh, you told me
about this.
And when some things are not in your dream, I heard something said, "You have to wake up right fucking now." And then I woke up and like,
But dude, I think all that shit's explainable. I mean, I've had some crazy shit happen to me, but like I can always some kind of explain it. I don't really believe in that bullshit.
It was probably my stress and
I think it's your stress, and you actually sometimes could whisper some shit like subconsciously.
I totally believe that. I'm not saying like I believe in a ghost. I'm just saying
it's creepy as fuck. I got you.
Yeah. You know, I came upon a pretty interesting point that there's a natural level of deposition of detritus. That's what my professor called it. Where like there's just a natural level of like dirt and sort of dust that are compacted down over the years, right?
Where?
All over the world. And it's why we have to dig down to find parts of ancient Rome, right? Because there's a natural level of dirt buildup.
Yeah, but you got to dig a lot. Like it's more than I would think.
I have an amazing picture to show you, and your mind will be blown. But anyway, what's really weird is that if ghosts, let's assume for a moment and be idiots and assume that ghosts are real, right? So
be idiots.
And be idiots.
We might. I don't know.
Well be.
There might very well be ghosts. I just don't believe them, so I'm not gonna call people idiots.
Never a second I doubted myself.
Okay.
But if there's a natural level of like stuff that's being put down over years, layered and layered and layered and layered, you would see ancient Roman ghosts 70 feet below street level today.
You would see ancient ghosts?
I mean, if ghosts are real, they'd be living where their house used to be.
No, they wouldn't. They would fucking probably keep up with the times and just stay above ground.
I'm assuming they're sentient, but why would they... Or cognizant of the world around them.
I think that every ghost representation ever is of a sentient, cognizant fucking
I mean, not
being.
really. Maybe it's still living out its life. thinking
When
it's
have you
not
ever
dead.
seen a ghost
It
that's
could
just
Bruce
retarded?
Willis this shit, bro.
It's just fucking wandering around. I can't even stay above ground. This is my home. I always did like it over here.
What if it's these ancient ruins of its home, 70 feet down, and it's like in its kitchen chilling? I think that's very plausible if ghosts were real.
It is possible, but I just don't think
It's
they
the
would be.
stupidest thought I've ever come up with in my entire life.
But another thing I don't get is why do people never like assume that there are animal ghosts?
Maybe you have to have some sort of sentience, so there may be dolphin ghosts.
Like, yeah, I was just gonna say it could be dolphin ghosts. Like, why? That's just like another thing that proves to me that not proves to me, but like says to me that it's bullshit. Why do people never see like oh I saw a figure of a man? Why didn't you see a fucking lion? You know, why didn't you see a horse? Why didn't you see a fucking whatever? Like,
there's an interesting point to be made. There's a parrot, gray parrot called Alex or something. I think
Alex the gray parrot.
Alex,
African gray parrot.
It asked a really interesting question of what color am I, which started a huge debate of is it sentient? Does it have a self-concept?
I think it was because it was asking for shit. He was like, "Can I go back inside?" Yeah. Did you see that? Yeah. That was so cute, bro.
But no, but that's like, wanting something. But it asked it asked a direct question about itself.
But like he knew that he wanted to go back inside. He was talking about himself.
Your dogs want to go outside and poop.
But he asked that question: "Can I go back inside?" Like he knew he was a person and that he could be let back into a place. Like I think that was an example of an animal that's very clearly self.
I'll give you that. That's pretty cool. But like my thing is, he asked like, "What color am I? Like
that's
what
so
color
cool,
am I?"
Bro.
And it started this question of like how do we rank the intelligence? Like how do we know something that can? It really brought upon an interesting question of the intelligence of animals and how to define it.
Here, can I show you that thing real quick? Where he's like, "Can I go back inside?"
Like 4 seconds and then I have to go.
How about it's just stay till it says 30? It's only 5 minutes. Can I go back inside? Dude, like he has like a straight up like.
He lived for like a ridiculous amount of time.
But dude, I don't think he enjoyed his life very much. Like every video that I've seen, like where they pretty much ran tests on him. So like they taught him how to be smart as shit and recognize that he's like an individual.
They didn't teach him to be smart. He was smart anyway.
Well, no, but I don't know. They taught him how to express himself, but then all he had to do was just like do tests. Like that sucked.
Yeah, he got bored easily. He's a bird. If you put a 4-year-old in the same situation, he'll run away as fast as it can.
Yeah, and they said he got up to like 7-year-old intelligence. I want to say 7. Don't quote me on that, but like definitely old.
I probably believe anywhere from 5 to 7.
I'm gonna try to post a clip of this. Like I'm just gonna use the fair use thing, and if I get sued, fuck it. I'll just take him down or whatever. But it's playing through your headphones, right?
Huh?
Playing through your headphones?
Yeah.
Wait, no, this is no one else. Sorry. This isn't Alex.
This is Einstein.
Yeah, this is Einstein. Good call. The fuck?
Lies. So I don't believe.
I actually met somebody that had a gray parrot. He lives down in Bedminster.
I think it's not very nice.
African gray parrot, by the way. Whoa. Dude, he says like a very like, what do you call it? Like, he has like a fucking straight up like clear voice, like a clear.
You know what's amazing? I forgot the name of the bird. It's not a mockingjay, but it's something to the like similar. It can mimic any voice, any sound.
Yeah, mockingjay.
Is that a mockingjay?
Yeah, it is a mockingjay. Because I remember because of a movie. It's funny as shit. I forget what movie.
Oh, don't say Hunger Games.
No. It's fuck what movie? God damn. Oh, it's Failure to Launch, where like the roommate has like a fucking problem with a mockingjay that chills outside her house, and she like imitates like car alarms and shit like that and washing machines. So like she wanted to kill it, and it's illegal to kill mockingjays. Whatever. Yeah, it is a mockingjay.
But there's another bird. I think it was in the Amazon. It couldn't fly, but the scientists played like car engine starting, and it would mimic that.
That's crazy.
That is insane. I am so jealous of that
Why?
because I want to sound.
People
like a
could
car.
do shit like that. You ever see people imitate animal noises and other people and shit like that? You
I-
see Jamie Foxx imitate Prince, it was fucking spot on.
I actually don't know who Prince is, and when he
What?
died, everyone was up in arms about it. And I
You
was
don't know who
like,
Prince is, bro? I used to listen to
don't
Prince
care.
when I was in high school, man.
I just don't
I
care.
used to listen to 1999.
It's just like
So tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. Dude, he was good. Like he was like
I mean,
he was like a
undoubtedly.
Michael Jackson level artist.
Funny thing is, me saying I don't know Prince is probably got like 14 people who watch this like strokes. Like he said,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, I mean, I don't think give him strokes, but like, yeah, like it's pretty surprising because he was
Or conniptions, is that a better word to say?
he was fucking good, bro. It's like saying you don't know who Michael Jackson is. Because they were around the same time, same style of music, like not style, yeah, similar style. He was like just like an androgynous dude, like.
Michael Jackson's androgynous.
No, I'm saying Prince was.
Oh.
I'm just saying they had like that same rock star status. Yeah. Anyway, man, we gotta get to bed. It was a good fucking podcast. I actually enjoyed doing this a lot. Thank you for episode number 2. Good having you.
Peace.
You should come back.
I'm gonna sleep.
You down to do it again? Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. I love you.